Hey everybody. What is this? Not upcoming. There we go. Love. There we go. Love. Okay. I know some of y'all gonna think I'm crazy because I'm coming on this early in the morning, but I have to. I have to come on early because I have a funeral at my church today and a repast, and I need to make this for somebody. And it is what it is. So this is what I'm doing at 3:30 in the morning. And I already know y'all gonna be saying, well, why was you on so early? Because I had to be. All right. So I'm using a Dollar Tree scarf. This was $1.25. And I'm going to put this on her head. And I showed you a picture of the one I did before, but somebody's requesting this. So this is a long scarf from Dollar Tree. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to not glue her down yet. I'm gonna take this like this. Remember, this is a scarf. I'm going to glue that on there. And you can see her head is at a slant. So I'm probably gonna put a flower right there, but in the meantime, let me do this, okay? I'm not cutting this part, so I got my glue stick, glue gun. I'm going to glue this down without too much bulk. I don't want too much bulk. This is how I'm doing it. I don't know how other people do it, but this is how Lady T is doing it. Okay? And then I'm going to pull it down like this. And as I go down, I am going to glue it. But I don't want to give her too much. Okay? But we want to do this because she's going to have her little... If you saw the other one, I had it like a little bit. Like that. So I'm going to be putting balls on top of this, so... Let's just glue this part down for right now. Ooh, child, the heat is on and I'm hot. Okay. I have to play with it. She got a big forehead. If you have acrylic nails, watch your nails with this hot glue because hot glue is treacherous. This is something that we're going to be doing at our Women's Fellowship at church here in Philadelphia. We want to come together and fellowship outside of church service. The last one we did, we made cups. We had such an awesome time. If you're in Philadelphia, you like to join us, come on by. Yes, just come on by. Okay. So now that we got a basic idea of what her lining, her outline is, okay, now we can glue her to the canvas. Now it's up to you to move her up so she can have a, because I'm going to use this as her dressing too and make it like a scarf. So she's going to have a little scarf. Because we definitely are going to cut that, but we're going to cut enough that we can glue to the back. So gluing it to the canvas right now is not good. But we're going to work with this part later, okay? So, take her up and tuck it under. You don't want to cut it that close yet, but you want to give it enough room. There you go. My scissors, I need some new scissors. Don't worry. So now we're going to put this to the side. And we're going to work with her. Okay? Again, don't make it too tight because you're going to be having, you're going to, make it a little decorative like that. And I want to tuck the fringes. Even though I like the fringes, I want to tuck the fringes. Okay? And this is how I'm going to do her. I know people are like, why in the world is she on at 3 o'clock in the morning? I can't do a video because it would be too long. I'm going to have to go back and edit it and all that, and I'm not doing all that. Good morning for everybody who's brave enough to come and be on with me this morning at 3 o'clock in the morning. I appreciate you. But I'm just doing this for right now. And this is the way I do my diva. And remember, oh, that hurt. Ooh, that hot glue. Wow. That hurt, y'all. Ooh. I burnt myself. Didn't realize I had that much glue on there. See, I'm gonna worry about this part later. But I do want to tuck down these fringes. So let me tuck these fringes down real quick. Gotta be careful with hot glue. And I'm going to be teaching senior citizens how to do this. So I got to be on point with the hot glue, honey. Okay. I don't want her eyebrow to be covered up. So what I'm going to do is this. Keep in mind, everybody, that I am working with vision in one eye, so sometimes things are distorted for me. But for the most part, they're great. Okay? Now, we got her right there. Okay? Now is a good time for me to get the balls. I got my coffee. Let me tell you what size canvas I'm using. This is a 12 by 16 canvas. Okay? 12 by 16 canvas. So it's 12 by 16 canvas from Michaels. Okay. The scarf and the bulbs are from Dollar Tree. These are the bowls from Dollar Tree. And I want to use those, but I wanted to use these gold ones too, but I don't know how that's going to look actually. But I like using more than one size for the bowls. And these two. I don't know about the gold ones. But I have plenty. And I have these two. So maybe I'll just do a gold one instead of a pink one. But I did show the man the pink one. But he wouldn't know what I showed him. He just likes buying things for his lady. And I like to oblige him. Right? Alright, so let's move the bulbs now. And begin to cut them open. See, this is rose gold. I'm just not happy that I don't have the bigger ones in pink. I got mostly the small ones. But if I use these, I can use these too. Yeah, so I'll be safe. If I use these ones with the pink in it, I'll be safe. We're gonna work it out. We're gonna work it out. That's what we're gonna do. That's what we're going to do. Let's see, these kind of had up looking pink. They was looking pink in the store, but I guess they're not really pink. But going to use these. Since these are muted, that gives me a good chance to use the big balls. But I only got one pack of these. We're not worrying about it, y'all. We're going to do it. We're going to open up these balls. And yes, they're going to fall all over the place. But I got to get them out. About doing this on video versus live, I have to cut this part out. Cut that part out in the video. You can take the stems off if you want, but it depends on how you place them. You don't have to, because that's a whole extra step. That's going to take up time. And time is of the essence right now. And of course, my ball's going to fall all over the place. See? They just falling. If y'all know a better way to open these, let me know, y'all. So far, dropped a few. All right, so now we can get started with this party. This Diva party. Oh, it's 12 of y'all at 3 o'clock in the morning. Well, we do have other countries watching, so thank y'all for tuning in. Thank you so much. Uh-oh. Alright, so I got my balls out. I'm going to open up this one because I'm going to need this one too. Alright, make sure you got enough glue sticks because the glue sticks are going to come in handy. If I would have thought about it, I would have got me a basket to put these balls in. Okay. So now I have all of my balls out. I have my glue sticks on board. And we are going to get started. Now, let me glue her down first. Especially down here. I'm going to glue her down. I know y'all can't see that part, but I glued her down at the bottom. Okay. Glue her down. Okay, I glued her down. Get rid of all of these strings. And then I'm going to glue her. I'm going to glue her around here. Okay, sis is ready. Sis is ready. So now it all depends on where you want to start. Place your beads and kind of, you know, say how you want them to go. You see how you're not seeing the gold pieces down there, so it don't really matter. And you can make this go out as far as you want it to go. Even with this, you can put it like that. Okay, I'm gonna put a flower in her hair right here, so her flower is going to be, keep hitting the camera. She's gonna have a flower right here, okay? So you can even take your bulbs and bring them over here like this, because the flower's gonna be here. All right, put the bulb up higher like this. We'll turn the bulb around so you won't see it. Can y'all see this? Put the hot glue on the bulb and just stick it. Stick it on there like that. However you want your colors, that's how you can put your colors, okay? You can put a row of pink, however you want to do it, okay? And then you put some glue on your ball. Stick your ball down. And I usually stick my two balls together. I usually stick mine together. Okay? Then you can do a plain ball. And guys, you gotta watch these balls too, because sometimes they have scars on them. I call them scars, but they have scars on them. So you know, you just gotta watch. And make sure you're putting the balls the way you want them. Put them on. Use enough glue for it to stick. And I always stick them next to each other. But you want to be careful with the glue, okay? So the glue not running all over the place. See, and it's all your judgment of how you want. I don't like to go, you know, like that. Now put a shiny one on here. And again, it's all on how you want to place your balls, okay? It's all on how you want to do it. Let them fall off to the side. That's fine too. And we can go back and put some more material around it if we want to. Okay? But right now I'm going to do this like this. Put this on here like this. And then glue it like that. Okay? Alright, let me see if we got any comments. Nope, no comments. But good morning to everybody. Let me try to take a sip of my coffee. Now, as you can see, that was 5 balls, 5 across, okay? Now you can go back in and start layering your balls. Always make sure your stems are down though, because what you don't want to see is the stems. Okay, and then you can, let me move back a little bit. You can do your whole second row, do your second row of glitter balls if that's what you want to do. And sure, you're going to have spaces in between them, and that's cool because you're going to use up those spaces with the smaller balls. You're going to set them on top like that, so don't worry about the spaces. Okay, it's all what you want to do. You don't have to use all glitter. Do what you want to do. Okay? And then again, if you think you can't hide the stems, take the stems off. But it just saves me time not to take the stems off. And then I glue the balls to each other, just for more stability. I glue the balls next to each other. Okay, can y'all see? They're not talking to me this morning. So put your good amount of glue, stick it down, and then stick the two balls together. You don't really have to worry about the glue in between the balls because you're going to cover them up. They're going to be covered. Okay. I just like to use enough glue to hold them down, because when you pick this up, you might want to travel with it or whatever. You want to make sure your balls don't come off. Okay. If you have to go underneath with the glue, go underneath with the glue. Just make sure where you're gluing that you're pressing it onto the board and to the next ball. Okay? So this is moving around. That's because it's on the scarf. Don't worry about that right now. Just glue all your big balls on first. Or I should say now. Glue all your big balls on. Make sure the balls are making contact with the canvas. You guys can see better than me. I'm trying to, you know, I like to put my big balls on first and then go in and layer with the smaller ones. I like to glue my balls together. Just for more stability. And give the glue a chance to dry. Sometimes I like to be a little fast, but you still got to give the glue a chance to dry. Get as many of the glue webs off that you can. can even do on the side. You want it to look full. Y'all can see one of the golds sticking up here, but it's going to be covered. So you don't really have to worry about that. Put that glue in there and let these balls stick together. I don't have any more of this, the pink ones, because I was trying to buy these balls from Dollar Tree. Dollar Tree was running out of balls. Y'all hear me? Dollar Tree was running out of balls. Oops. Too high up. Give the balls enough chance to get that glue going. Let me tell y'all make sure y'all got enough glue sticks. Okay. Another one over here. We want the full Monty. Okay. And you can start doing like that. See where you want to place your balls. And then it'll get to a point where the ball is really going to be connected to each other. Okay? Just place them where you think they can go. Make sure the glue is making contact with your canvas. Okay. I hope y'all can see this because I'm really trying to work diligently. Trying to make it look effortless, but it helps that it's on a canvas. Because the last one I did it on a wreath form. But it helps that it's on a canvas. Okay? Round off the canvas ain't here. She shouldn't be here at 3 o'clock in the morning. I'd be crazy to think she'd be here at 3 o'clock in the morning. I keep going off camera, y'all, sorry. Put that glue there. Let the glue marry them. Everybody getting married. Let the glue do what it do. Get these glue webs off as much as you can. You don't want those glue webs to be in your picture. So I have to turn it around so I can see what's over here. Okay. Turn it around. I don't know if you guys can see, but I gotta turn it around. So I can put, oh, that one, I shouldn't even glue that one down. Can y'all see? So y'all can see. Glue them together so that way they do not come off. See how I got that up there? Yeah, when I say I burnt my finger, I burnt the crap out my finger. You might say, oh, you got too many of the same colors in that spot right there. Well, I'm working with the balls I have because, again, Dollar Tree was running out of balls, y'all. Y'all don't understand what I'm saying. But if y'all are Dollar Tree shoppers, you know exactly what I'm saying. Okay? Now, this is what she's looking like so far. Okay? I don't know if you can see that. Now keep in mind, I'm working with sight in one eye, so some things are harder for me to see. My spacing and my judgment is a little bit different because I can't see that well. But we're not using that as an excuse to stop us, for sure. I'm just gonna open up this pack right here. So I feel like that back there is a little naked. Alright, I kind of want to use some of these up here. Fill in this space right here. Now see, this is where the ball's going to have to stick together because I want these spaces filled out too. You see? I hope y'all can see this. I'm gluing the balls together now because I'm trying to fill this space. Okay? So I don't have any more of the pink ones in the big size, which is making me a little upset. But I'm gonna have to glue these balls together because I can't put them on canvas. I hope y'all can see. And yes, there's glue gonna be up there, but it doesn't matter because I'm gonna put all these other balls on there. So nobody talking to me this morning. I guess they said it's 3 o'clock in the morning. Don't nobody want to talk to you. Oh, hey, Shawana. What you doing up this early? You know I'm always up this early. I just got through making a Christmas doll wreath. It's coming along good, sis. Thank you. I didn't even realize you were on, Shawana. But I know you're an early bird just like me. And we be up doing stuff. Yo, that's my girl, Shawana. Shawana. I wasn't going to text nobody this early in the morning talking about I'm live. Not this early. Not this early. The bulbs the big ones that I didn't use, I'm putting them back in the package. Now, y'all, this is where the real creativity comes in because, let's see. Now, I got the balls on there. I'm trying to get all these glue webs off. Now, this is where you can come in and play. You know, you can come in and put your balls where you think you want them to be. You know, stuff like that. The colors, you want to play with the colors. Because we have 3 different ones now. We have the muted, the shiny, and the glitter. Okay? And you can just put them wherever you want. Make sure you got the this part down though. And when I do it, I try not to put shiny with the shiny and glitter with the glitter, but sometimes you just can't help it. Okay? Sometimes it just let them fall where they may. Okay? And this is what I do. I like to just place them so I know where I'm going with them. You know? Got a lot of gold ones. A lot of pink ones. Just make them your own. Just make it your own. However you want to do it. You might feel like, oh, that's too many. If it's too many for you, don't put that many. Just don't put that many. That is the simplest solution. Do what makes you feel comfortable. Okay? So, you see? Now I can get a general idea how I want it without it looking junky. I don't want it to look junky, but I do want it to look nice. See? So, I'll put them in there. I might not want a certain ball a certain place, so then I'll take it down and put something else. Like I don't want those, that's 3 of them right there. No. Let's do this. Okay? Sit it in the groove and keep it moving. Okay? I'm hoping y'all can see this. I'm happy to see Shawana on here. I know Minda's gonna say something. She's gonna say, why was you on so early? I get up when the mood hits me. Can y'all see? Let me make sure y'all can see me. Now these ones you might want to take the gold off so it won't be showing too much. But again, it's how you arrange them on there, okay? So me, right now, I'm going to glue my balls together. And you want to be careful about how you're gluing your balls together. Your bulbs. Let me say bulbs, y'all. People always on me about saying bulbs. So, one just flew over the cuckoo's nest, y'all. Meaning it just fell. I got runaway bulbs. Bulbs do sound better than balls. Even though that's what I grew up saying, Christmas balls. You know? I want to say we can see. Okay, good. I'm glad you can see. Make sure this bulb hanger is out of sight. Because sometimes you can get the place and stuff and get excited and then wind up put that up and you're like, oh shoot, I don't want to do that. I'm going to make sure the balls are touching each other because that's the only way they're going to stay on. They have to touch the other bulbs now. Okay. These are on. They're solid. Okay. These glue bulbs, these glue strings are annoying, but they come with the package. So, you want to either live with it or live without it. Okay. So far we're on our second size of bulbs. Okay. This is our second size. You can do as many or as little as you want to do. You determine what size how many bulbs you want to use. Okay? Make sure where they're, ouch, where they're touching, that is glue. Because you don't want these to come off. Especially if you're going to sell them to somebody and these things come off, they'll be like, excuse me, can I get my money back? And you couldn't blame them. So who wants balls that's coming off? You know? And you're going to need a lot of glue sticks. Keep your glue sticks handy. You're going to need a lot of glue sticks. Don't say I didn't warn you, because you're going to need them. That's why I wanted to use super glue with the ladies at my church. I wanted to use super glue. It's 17 people's watching you. That's funny, Shawana, because it's 4 o'clock in the morning and people are watching. But I'm appreciative. I'm glad people are watching. I'm glad people have decided to come on and be with me while I do this. I hope y'all can see it though. And you really don't need a whole lot of glue, but you just want to make sure these bad boys stick. That's what you want to do. You want to make sure they stick. Okay? Like I thought I had glued that one on there already. I'm trying to see what y'all can see because I want to make sure y'all see what I'm doing. Okay? Can y'all see? Move it down a little bit. Y'all, my husband is probably not even up and I'm up here. He knows I get up in the morning and do this anyway, so. As long as I'm happy, he's good. He likes for me to be happy. Of course, what husband wouldn't want his wife to be happy? This makes me joyful when I'm creating. Y'all probably hollering, no, don't put one right there, no. Let me put one of these over here. That's why I say y'all gotta do this, you make it your own, because it's how you see it. It's how you see it. See, and when you get to a point like this, you have to hold it because there's nothing holding it. So they have to be glued to each other, and you want to make sure they're really glued. Now, what I can suggest is that you can go back with some clear super glue gel and go over these and hold them. If you're not giving these to anybody, it doesn't really matter. But if you're giving these away, you want to make sure that these bad boys are holding, because you don't want no oops. Or even if you're selling them, you know, because the oops can't be good all the time. So you got this right here. Now I got space right here that I need to fill. That's a whole big old space right there. We don't want big obvious spaces, okay? And then that's when we start coming in with these. All right, we'll start coming in with these balls. And if I'm not mistaken, I have some more. I thought I had some. I guess I didn't. Yes, I do. I have these too. So we can put these and fill in these holes too, but I want to do a little bit better and fill these in. See, this is the third glue stick already, y'all. That's the third glue stick already. Let's see. I hate trying to do this. Let me move this over so y'all can see. I don't think y'all are seeing like I think y'all are seeing. Let's see. It's looking good. Thank you. Now we got the little one, so we're gonna start going in. And even in the, ooh, that hole was kind of deep. That one was kind of deep. We want that to sit like that. And let them sit like this. Ooh, that one's not even glued on. See? You gotta pay attention. I thought that one was glued on. I don't know why the glue acts like it don't want to work right now. Okay, let that sit there for a second. Open up these two. Make sure that gold piece is in the back. Why is this not? My glue stick is acting crazy right now, y'all. What in the world? The glue stick is not working. What is going on? I don't know what's going on with this glue stick, y'all. See, we got a lot of spaces to fill. And now the glue stick acts like it doesn't want to work. We're not doing that. We're gonna work. We're gonna work. Yes, I'm talking to the glue gun. I have to talk to the glue gun. Oops, that one fell down in there. I guess I said, I'm not listening. You want to be a filler? That works too. Stay right on down there, since that's what you wanted to do. You stay down there. I'm talking to the balls. I need a bigger one right there. I don't want that pink one. There's too much pink right there. So let's put this one. If I can feel them touching each other, That's what I'll do. You see how it's coming together, y'all? It's coming together. Y'all be careful with these glue guns because they burn. I burnt myself already this morning. Thank you to everybody who's watching. If you can't get in the chat and say hi, say hi. Let me. Y'all, I do not know why this glue gun is acting up right now. But it's doing what it want to do. Y'all. Don't want to put that one down there. Put one up there. Let that go. And y'all, it all comes down to how you see it. Okay? Stuff is weird looking for me, but you just start layering it like you want to layer it, but you have to make sure you turn it around because you got to see all the spots that you might be missing. So I just basically wanted to show you how I do my divas, and how you can do yours. You just want to fill in, if there's empty spots, fill in those empty spots. But still make it look cute. Okay? So, I'm going to come back and do this later. But I just basically wanted to show y'all, you know. Now you can take this and you can glue this like this and make it look like a basket on her head. Okay? And you would take it and glue it and you would do it tight, but you would pull the ends like this if that's how you wanted to have yours. Okay? 'Cause that's what a lot of people do. They have theirs like that, make it look like a basket on her head. But even with that, it needs to be ironed and put on her head. I don't like it. It's too much material. I could tone it down a little bit. But it would be covering her eye. So I don't really care for it like that unless I just do it like this, you know, underneath. It's still in her eye, but I would pin that up some type of way. But look, I don't see it. And if you don't want to do that, like I said, I was going to use flowers. I was going to put my flowers anywhere you feel like there's an imperfection or there's not enough balls in that space. You definitely can embellish with flowers. Okay? That might be too much for some people, but again, it's your call. All right? Me, I'm gonna put a flower over here. These flowers came from Dollar Tree, and they're very bent because when they're stocking, they just kind of throw stuff on there. So I like for mine to lay down. So I usually put a dot of glue like that because I like for them to lay down. For the most part, they don't all have to lay down, but that's what I like. And your placement is where you want it to be. Let me see, can y'all see that? I don't like doing stuff that you can't see. Okay, put one right here. I think that's gorgeous. Okay, so I'll just take where I see them hitting. I'll take this part right here and put some glue on that green part and then hold it in like that. Okay, and then I go back and I put a dot just to hold the flower on, because I don't want the flower to go anywhere. So I'll put a dot right to hold the flower, and now the flower is held on. See that? And I also have gold. Now she has pink and gold in her hair, so you can use gold, you can use just pink or just gold, however you want to do it. So that's a pink one there, and that's a gold one there. I'm going to put pink. And I probably need another bouquet. See, you want to strategically place them. Like this one right here. Since you have this one right here, I don't want them too close together, but I don't want them too far either. So once I'm satisfied with the placement, I'll see what's touching what. Again, I'll put the glue on here, and I will make it touch. And I'm completely, it looks like I'm being easy with this, but I'm over here struggling. I do struggle with this one eye. I'm trying to see out of one eye. I do struggle with it. But, you know, we're doing what we can. And how we can. Okay. I'm doing all of this to prove to myself. You know? Just to prove to myself that God ain't finished with me yet. He ain't finished with me. Wipe her off a little bit. I had placed the flower up there, I didn't remember. You can place them, you know. Make sure you see how this flower is all bent. You got to make sure your flowers are up. That's why sometimes it's good to glue them together, because that'll make it stay up. So that's a tip when you're using flowers. If they're all bent up, try to glue them. These kind anyway. Try to glue the flower parts together, and that'll make it stand up a little bit better. You just want to put a little bit on, and then you don't want to try to burn your finger, so you just put it on there and then rub it. I can't really tell how much glue I'm putting on it, but I know it's enough to hold them together. Okay? Now you see the flower that was all bent down is standing up now because it has something holding it accountable. Holding it accountable. So, let's see, is anybody saying anything? It's looking good. Good. All right, there's 9 people on there. Let's see, can y'all see? So I'm gonna put this one right there. Can y'all see? Let me see. Okay. Put that one there. And again, I'm going to glue this piece that's holding the flowers together. I'm gonna glue it and I'm gonna stick it right in there because it's touching something. And again, y'all know, I'm gonna put a little dot on there because I want the flower to really lay flat so you can see it. So, not all of the pieces, just some of them. I want it to be able to not move. Okay? That's the plan. You don't want it to move. So, put a little glue. Oops, that was a little bit much. As you can see, gluing my finger together. All right, and there you go. I have 2 more pieces, I think, that I can put on there, and I'll probably put back here, or I'm just going to fill this part in back here. This part right here has to get filled in, but I'm gonna do the rest of that off camera. But what I do want to show you is wrapping her neck. Because it's winter time. We don't want her out here, you know, to chill. And you can take the scarf. And you can leave the fringes out on this one because it's a scarf. Okay? Her neck, she's turned to the side. So really, you kind of want to, her fringes right there. But you can do this all kind of ways. You can bunch this up. You can make a tie with it, however you want to do it, because it is winter time. And you can do it like this. You can cut it and make strings. And then you can take a flower and put the flower on it. Because you got flowers in her hair. You can put a flower on it like that. And do it like that. But you got to cut it. You have to cut it. The scarf, that is. You have to cut the scarf. Okay? Or you can take the scarf and you can, let's see, fold it up. Okay? You're going to have to cut it because it's too long. Take the scarf, tie it like this. See, this is where the creativity comes in. You think about it. You make your little knot right there. I still want to cover her because it's winter. Make it make sense. And you can do something like that. And if you have a gold gem or a pink gem you want to put there, you can put like that. Okay, you can put it like that. And then, what did I do with that flower? Yeah, my coffee is cold. You can make the knot a flower. Okay? You say, oh, that's too close to that one. Well, then don't put it there. Don't put it there. Or put it right there. It's all about how you see it. See? I just don't want the sister to be cold. I be like, well, she ain't even real. Well, she is. I don't want her to be cold. Or you can put a knot right there, but you'll be gluing it down, so you can put a knot right there. You can drape it, you know, bring it back over like this. When I do these, I mess around with them for a long time before I decide what I'm going to do. But see, I like this fringe. Let's see. I like the fringe right there. I want it to hang like a scarf, like that. Okay, can y'all see that? I want this to hang like a scarf. Because it's a scarf. And then you can just mess around like however you want it. You don't want it to be too much because then there's too much going on. But you can do it like this. You can put it in the middle. And make it like a scarf, put it in the middle, put that in the middle like that, cover her shoulders, like that, put the flower right there. Can y'all see what I'm doing? And let Missy Pooh be on her way. See, this flower is real cringe. They just be throwing these flowers up so they can get their stock in. But you can do that. You can put a ball in it. Which would look goofy. So we're not gonna do that. Alright? Or you can take the scarf and you can bunch it up, bunch it up. Do it all kind of ways you can do the scarf. So I'm trying to see if I can make a rose with it, but I don't know how to do that, so I'm not gonna pretend like I know how to make a rose. But you can do stuff to kind of take up the space. That's too much though. That's too much in her face. See? There's all kind of ways to do that. But I don't know what I'm going to do with her yet. I got to think on it. Something like that. So she can hang some, have some hanging down there, but I don't want it in her face. Have it hanging down like that. Or like that. Because remember, it's really, this is her back, but we don't want her back out. We want to be dressing her up. Okay, we can do it like this. And just leave it like that. And then put some gems on here. Or even the flower. You can even put the flower on there. Fold it like that. And still make it look like a scarf. Like, still make it look like a scarf. So I'm gonna do this off camera, and then y'all can go to my community page and see what I did. I'm kind of liking this right here. Just let it flow like that. You got me? You can do it like this with the fringes. Again, this scarf is so long and wide. But you can do it like this. Just minimal, you know? It's so doggone wide though. I'm trying to fold it so it don't be so wide, y'all. You know? It'll be just like this. Got the fringes on it. And keep it moving. And then put some gems on it. What you think? Yep. So I'm going to finish this off camera because I'm tired right now. I'm going to finish this off camera on the counter if I just really don't know what to do with it right now. Usually when I make a design, I'm usually doing it, you know, without, I have no rhyme or reason. So because this is a scarf, I'm trying to make it with the fringes. And the flower, this flower is kind of, I could make it like this. You see that? I can make it like that. That would look better if I did that. And even if I did it like this, that would look better. I think I'm gonna do that. So let me take the glue, put it on here, fold it up. Nobody has to know you glued it. Take this. I hope y'all can see what I'm doing. Glue that, fold it over. I'd like to know who's watching this hour of the morning, this hour of the day, okay? And I like to do it like this on an angle, all right? Now, y'all, I'm going to have to cut this. I'm going to have to cut it and tuck it. Because it's a long scarf. Let me see how I want to do it first, though. So I might be able to make a bow on this end before I cut it. So, as y'all can see, I make up stuff as I go along because I gotta wait for my mind to tell me what to do. If that makes sense. Okay. Okay. Make sure that's on. then make sure this is on. Because the flower is going to go right here. Okay? The flower is going to go right here. We got this big hard piece right here. So I'm going to try to cut this piece off so it can lay flat because it's kind of big. All right. I want to try to make this look like a bow or something right there, but we'll work on that in a few minutes. Now, as y'all can see, I got this folded, so let me make sure that's sticking together. I know y'all don't see people work like this. I just burnt my finger. Okay. Girl, it's winter time. We're not playing. And they talking about we gonna get snow here in the East Coast. Y'all know how long it's been since we had snow? Ooh. And they talking about snow today. And we got a funeral at my church. They talking about snow. Don't worry, we're gonna figure out how to do it so it don't look so messy. Okay? It's always a work in progress with me. We're gonna put this here. Okay, remember that's the back, that's her back. So that's her back. But we wanna make it look as much like a flower as we can. So I'm going to cut this. If my scissors work. I need a new pair of scissors. Thank you, Lord. Okay. Now let's work just a little, like a little flower. Okay. You're gonna do something with her, don't worry. Okay. Y'all see how I do that? And then we're gonna pile the glue on here. And she's gonna be alright for a minute. Y'all can't see this part, but I'm working the glue. What? We're working that glue. We want that to hold on there for a second. Ooh. Ooh. How many times have I burnt myself this morning? I said I was working that glue, didn't I? It seeped right through the bottom and burnt me. Glad nobody gonna be looking at my hands today. All right. We don't want to see that tag. So now with this flower, look how raggedy this flower is. This flower is raggedy. So we just want to put a little bit of glue and then rub it across real quick like that. Because this hot glue ain't playing with me. A rub it across like that. Okay? Just because we want this flower to stand straight. And then rub your fingers together real quick so they don't burn. Okay? See, this flower is all willy-nilly. Let's make it responsible. Come on. And then when you do it like that, then the flower will stay. I was just doing it one day, and that's how I did it. Okay? Get all your glue buddies off. We don't want y'all. Now, I said I was going to cut that stem off, but let's see. It is kind of thick right there. Don't want to cut it off too far. Oh, you see how easy that was? That thing was ready to come off. Okay? So, we're basically going to be cat-a-corner to that. We're going to, again, glue the bottom. And stick that puppy on there like that. And then we're going to glue the leaves down. Because I don't want it to be all over her face. So far I used 4 or 5 glue sticks. Lay it on down. I appreciate everybody who tuned in to watch me create this diva. This is Nadine. This is what I named her. Okay? This is Nadine. Y'all know I still got to try to act up. But she don't need nothing else in here. But if you wanted to, you could put that right there. Okay? So, you tell me how you like Nadine. This is her. I'm trying to show my big stuff. This is Nadine. I love her. Okay. Where do you get... Hold on, let me see y'all, because I can't see what the comments are asking. I don't want to be rude. Let's see. Who is that? TW. Hey, TW. Thank you. Where do you get the face images at, or do you order them? I purchased them from Etsy. And then I print them out on 11 by 17 or 11 by 14 paper at Staples. That's why she's glossy looking. But thank you for watching, and thank you for your comments. I appreciate it. I guess Shawana's gone. But this is her. And she's ready to go to her rightful owner, to her new home. But she's not completely ready. I've got a couple more things to do. I'm going to fill in some spaces back here. But this is what she's looking like. Okay? And guys, you can do her any way you want. Even, I'm going to do a red one, but I'm going to use this picture. Okay. I'm gonna do a red one that I'm gonna use her. This is the confident lady. So y'all can go on Etsy and get all these pictures. But this is Nadine. I'm gonna hang her on my wall. And she's going to be the talk of the town. She has a lot of glue webs. So what you have to do is go back and blow dry them. You know, use the hair dryer to melt them off, but you don't want to use it too. Don't set the hair dryer on it too long because it'll melt your glue, and then your balls will start falling off, and then you'll be mad. She told me to do. Now she told me to do it. No. And since it's a big old spot right here, I'm gonna put a flower here because it's a big spot right there. Unless I can put this ball on it because I don't want her to have a spot. I don't know if y'all can see what I'm doing, but Nadine's got some space right here that I want to cover. Kind of gotta lay that down though, because if they're gonna put it on the wall, you don't want that gold piece trying to scratch the wall. Now the other options y'all can do with these is y'all can put lights on here, and you can put a wreath, not a wreath, what I'm trying to say. See, that's where you gotta hold it, because it's going, if you don't hold it, it'll come off. You can put lights on here, and you can also put garland, is what I'm trying to say. Putting a little bit of garland on here would be pretty if you had garland. I don't have any garland to put on her, which is cool. But she has enough going on. But we are going to put this flower up there at the top. If I could put some more balls, little balls to give it. We're going to put some more flowers up there. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, when I'm up this time of morning, I hear all kind of noises. Sound like somebody was messing around with my door. I live in an apartment complex that used to be a school in Philadelphia. They do that with a lot of the old schools. They make them into apartment buildings. I'm not sure why they don't keep them as schools. But there's not a whole lot of children that live over here where I live. So that's probably why they turned it into an apartment building. It's a historic building, so they really can't tear it down, and they can't redo the outside of it because it's historical. So if you pulled up here, it looked like a school. Because it's historical and they can't change it. Okay, y'all see where I put those balls right there? I'm gonna put this flower right here. And then I'm done, seriously. The person that I made this for, I'm probably gonna have to take it to them, but it's supposed to be cold and raining today, so unless they come pick it up, they're not gonna get Nadine today. Because I gotta hope I make it down here to this funeral today. Oh, I wish y'all could see this for real. The big picture. I could put it on the wall though and show y'all. She need a couple more balls up in there though. She need a ball right there to fill that hole. There's a hole right there. But I'm gonna put this glue on there and put her right in there. See? I'm telling you, I love creating. So, I'll put her on the wall and show y'all. She has a lot of glitter on her face because of these walls. But, all right, y'all. I'm gonna show y'all her. That's Nadine. This ball is optional. Can y'all see her? Let me turn the camera around, y'all, because I can't tell what y'all looking at. Let's see. All right. Let's see. Come on, see? Okay. Well, this is her. That's Nadine. Okay. These are just my other ladies on here. This is my wall of fame. But right now we're focusing on her. How? Okay, couldn't sleep. I love your arts and crafts. Been following you for a while. Just been a minute since I've been on here. Well, thank you, TW. I appreciate it. It's going to look nice with that red one. That is so beautiful. Love your artwork. Thank you. I appreciate you. I love doing stuff this early in the morning because it's quiet. I don't hear any traffic outside. I don't hear not even the birds. Nobody's making noise this time of morning but me. I'm the one making noise in the morning. But I think the person that I made this for is going to love it. And I'm going to do a red one, but I'm going to do the red one on the wreath form. Yep. So I do get the faces off of Etsy. And I'm in a crafting group on Facebook called Crafting Together as One. Sometimes they have images. But I always say it's better to purchase your images. So if anybody ever, the artist ever say, you using my image, you can say, yep, I'm using it because I purchased it. You know what I mean? So that's Nadine. Thank y'all so much for watching. I think I'm going to go lay down now because I'm tired. But thank you for watching. Y'all have a blessed day. And I hope y'all make one. That is the best time to do it, honey. No noise. The aides aren't here. There's no noise in the kitchen. There's no TV on. It's just me and the Lord. Or I should say the Lord and I. That's it. I really love her. She's beautiful. Yeah, I want to put one on my door, but I'm kind of scared to do that. I'm scared to put one on my door. But I might. Who knows? All right, y'all. Be blessed. See you next time. What do you mean? Oh.